Oasis Global Management Company and Islam Channel are inviting all independent financial advisors, platform and bank salespersons interested in selling Sharia-compliant products, soon to be offered by Oasis in the UK, to an information seminar taking place at the Global Peace and Unity event 23rd and 24th of October 2010. For registration and information, please email your financial services approval document to ifauk@oasiscrescent.com. or call Oasis on 00 353 1635 0350.
Leading global investment institution, Oasis Crescent Capital, traces its beginnings to a humble inner-city Cape Town community in South Africa, where children grew up in homes that thrived on respect, tolerance, love, and unity. Today, these pillars serve as the foundation of Oasis. And it was here in Cape Town, South Africa, where Adam Ibrahim set out his global strategy with the support of his family and initial staff members in 1996. Adam grew up as the youngest son in a family of 5 children. Upon completing his schooling, he obtained his undergraduate degrees and an honors degree in economics at the University of Cape Town, recognized as Africa's leading university. He later went on to be admitted as a registered auditor and accountant and qualified as a chartered financial analyst in 1991. Adam then spent 2 years at an international financial services company in London before returning to South Africa to gain 10 years of industry experience as a leading fund manager at a local investment management firm. It was during this period that Adam decided to dedicate his expertise to addressing the serious ethical dilemma that continues to confront the Muslim community. Adam soon realized that Muslim investors were often not aware of the investment policies of the products that they used to accumulate retirement savings. Most conventional retirement funds include a significant exposure to sin-based industries, such as alcohol, tobacco, and gambling, as well as to interest-based sectors. When evaluating the investment products Muslims had available to them at the time, Adam realized that most Muslim investors were unintentionally converting hard-earned halal money into haram retirement income. In doing so, they were going against the very tenets of their Islamic faith and against the clear and direct instructions imparted to them in the Holy Quran, as it is written in chapter 2, verse 278. O you who believe, have fear of Allah, and give up what remains of what is due to you of usury. If you do not, then take notice of war from Allah and His Messenger. What then when usury income is combined with income from other sinful activities? And so it was that the vision for Oasis was born. The vision for a global investment institution that could offer a comprehensive range of Sharia-compliant products to address the core needs of the Muslim investor community. Oasis Crescent Capital has since evolved into one of the most successful global managers of Islamic investment products under the stewardship of Adam, Shaheen, and Nazim Ibrahim. In total, Adam now has a 21-year investment management track record. The success of the Oasis Crescent Capital's Islamic funds in South Africa soon prompted an international expansion. And during the year 2000, the first of the Oasis Islamic products was released into the global universe, when the Oasis Crescent Global Equity Fund was registered with the Guernsey Financial Services Commission. This business has since been moved to Dublin, where the Oasis Crescent range of global funds is now domiciled. The range includes equity, property equity, and income funds that are managed in accordance with Islamic principles and regulated under an established and transparent EU regulatory framework. This enables the funds with the potential to be marketed throughout Europe through wealth management companies such as Citibank and via trading platforms such as Allfunds Bank. The funds, now with a solid 10-year track record, have enjoyed great success in Europe and are highly rated by Standard & Poor's. In addition, they have, since their launch, received numerous international accolades. The Oasis Crescent Global Equity Fund, for example, has received prominent Philika Islamic Fund awards in each of the last 5 consecutive years. Such levels of performance are evidence of the success of Oasis Crescent Capital's investment goal, which has always been to provide investors with long-term capital growth and high levels of asset protection that guard against downward market movement. Through the application of a low volatility fund management philosophy that leverages off proven stock selection skills and a meticulous research process, the company strives to grow the real wealth of investors over the long term. The organization also continues to be acknowledged as a leading product innovator, and during its growth and the development of its Sharia-compliant product range, it has been responsible for pioneering a number of firsts in the South African and global investment industry. The earliest of these was the launch of the Oasis Crescent Equity Fund in August 1998. Oasis Crescent Capital now manages a suite of 38 Islamic investment products across South Africa, Ireland, and Malaysia. This includes fully fledged South African retail retirement offerings, as well as a range of long-term insurance saving and pension products. The launch of a range of products in the United Kingdom is also imminent. While continuing to broaden its product offering, the company also places great emphasis on continuing to achieve and maintain excellent standards of performance. This is attested to by the numerous awards and ratings its funds have received over the last 13 years. The Sharia-compliant Global Property Equity Fund is A-rated by Standard & Poor's UK, while the Sharia-compliant Global Equity Fund is AA rated. Notably, this fund has recently achieved the Standard & Poor's 5-year long-term fund management rating in recognition of the fact that it has been rated within Standard & Poor's top rating bands for at least 5 consecutive years and continues to hold a rating. Amidst these numerous accolades, one particularly noteworthy award was that of the His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum Award for achievement in the field of Islamic finance. This award, presented by His Highness, the ruler of Dubai and Defense Minister of the United Arab Emirates, acknowledged the contribution Oasis has made in the expansion of one of the world's fastest growing investment sectors. Oasis Crescent Capital has since its inception also actively contributed to various charitable and sustainable initiatives to improve the lives of those less fortunate. The Oasis Crescent Fund Trust was founded 12 years ago to collect, invest, and distribute non-permissible income to worthy causes. Over the course of time, it has therefore been able to make significant contributions to the eradication of social disparities around the world, as well as to international disaster relief efforts. These have included contributions to the victims of the war in Kosovo, those left destitute by the East Asian tsunami in 2004, and the survivors of the earthquake in Haiti earlier this year. The Trust has also committed a substantial donation to the victims of the floods that raged in Pakistan in the middle of 2010. In addition, Oasis has pledged its support to the South Africa-Mali project by becoming its lead sponsor. This official South African presidential project aims to preserve ancient Islamic manuscripts and revive the Islamic culture and heritage in the northern region of Timbuktu. One of the key aspects in Sharia-compliant asset management is ensuring that investment products are compliant with internationally accepted Sharia guidelines. Oasis Crescent Capital has therefore embarked on constituting a globally recognized and well-respected independent Sharia advisory board. The board consists of renowned Islamic scholars and includes Professor Dawood Bakr, Sheikh Nizam Yacoubi, and Sheikh Yusuf de Lorenzo. Each of these members brings to the board their unique and extensive experience in the Islamic financial arena. Professor Bakr is an eminent scholar and currently serves as a member of the Sharia Advisory Council of both the Securities Commission and the Bank Negara of Malaysia. Sheikh Nizam Yacoubi is a professor of Tafsir, Hadith, and Fiqh, and also sits on the Islamic supervisory boards of numerous banks and financial institutions, including the Central Bank of Bahrain, the European Islamic Investment Bank, and the Islamic Bank of Britain. Finally, Sheikh Yusuf de Lorenzo is an esteemed scholar of the West who serves on Sharia supervisory boards of several Islamic financial institutions, including the Fiqh Council of North America. All these board members also serve on the Sharia board of the Accounting and Auditing Organization for Islamic Financial Institutions. Oasis Crescent Capital, as the manager of its Islamic investment products, continues to build on its strengths and further develop its product offering. Over its 13-year existence, Oasis has made significant inroads into the Islamic investment arena. By constantly seeking new methods of innovation and new areas for expansion, the company will continue to forge ahead in fulfilling its vision of offering an all-encompassing investment range that wholly satisfies the investment needs of the Muslim investor community. You've seen the history and vision of Oasis. Now let's talk to the CEO and Chief Investment Officer of the Oasis Group, Adam Ibrahim. Adam, you're looking to launch a range of your funds in the United Kingdom. Tell me, why have you specifically selected this target market?
The UK Muslim population of approximately 2.5 million people have exactly the same dilemma that the South African population of 2 million had 13 to 14 years ago. They were wealthy, they saved for retirement and other purposes, and those savings were into conventional products that had alcoholic beverages, casinos, banks, and other interest-earning instruments that turned halal income into non-permissible income over the period of their savings. And very often when people retired, they retired with a very, very big percentage of their pension being paid from interest earnings rather than halal income. And so what we've done through the development of Islamic finance over the last while, and Oasis has been a leading player in that development, we have definite solutions for every investment need of that population.
You mentioned that the UK has a developed Muslim market. What do you mean, and can you elaborate further on that?
The Muslim population in the UK is educated, reasonably wealthy, and have absolute freedom. So increasingly they're saving for retirement and other purposes. A lot of that savings goes into conventional product, in fact most of it, because there aren't that many alternatives around. With the development of Sharia finance and with the Oasis experience in Sharia finance of 13 years and global investments of approximately 10 years, I think we're very, very well positioned to provide alternatives to the UK market.
Besides the significant Muslim market that you